Andy Cohen has never been one to shy away from sharing his opinion, and in a recent episode of Watch What Happens Live, the Bravo icon took aim at Meghan Markle's upcoming Netflix cooking and lifestyle series. With his signature blend of wit and blunt critique, Cohen didn't hold back in dissecting what he called an overly polished and inauthentic attempt to connect with audiences. Adding fuel to the discussion was Hollywood legend Glenn Close, who joined Cohen in questioning the substance and the intent behind Meghan's latest venture. Their sharp remarks and humorous observations have sparked debate across social media, with many viewers left wondering, is Meghan Markle's show just another carefully orchestrated PR move? The Netflix show in question, teased in a glitzy trailer, appears to blend elements of cooking, gardening, and lifestyle advice, with Meghan herself at the center. The visuals are pristine, the lighting immaculate, and the settings appear as though plucked straight from an Instagram influencer's dream feed. Meghan is shown decorating cakes with precision, offering gardening tips, and hosting warm conversations with celebrity guests. But instead of inspiring excitement, the trailer has been met with skepticism, with critics questioning its authenticity and whether it truly has an audience. Cohen, known for his unfiltered commentary, was quick to call out the overly curated nature of the show. "It doesn't feel real," he remarked, adding that the trailer gave off the vibe of an influencer's attempt at relatability rather than genuine storytelling. He pointed to Meghan's cake decorating segment as an example, describing it as performative and lacking the authenticity that viewers look for in this kind of content. When you're decorating a cake, it's not about perfection, it's about fun. This looks like it was meant for a Pinterest board, not a real kitchen. Glenn Close, who appeared alongside Cohen on the show, echoed these sentiments but framed them in a slightly more diplomatic tone. She likened Meghan's show to a more personalized, less recipe-focused version of Ina Garten's Barefoot Contessa, but with an emphasis on self-promotion over substance. "It feels like it's trying to do too much," Close observed. "Is it a cooking show? A gardening show? A talk show? Who is it for? Because I don't know who would sit down to watch this and feel like it's speaking to them." The trailer, according to Cohen and Close, lacked a cohesive focus, blending disparate elements without a clear direction. They questioned whether the inclusion of gardening, cooking, and celebrity cameos was an attempt to appeal to everyone, or if it was simply an effort to distract from the lack of depth. Prince Harry's brief cameo in the trailer, which many had expected to be a selling point, also drew criticism. Cohen and Close both described his appearance as superficial and disconnected, a fleeting moment that added little substance to the show's premise. "It's like they threw him in there for the buzz," Cohen quipped. "But what's he even doing? Is he part of the show, or is he just there to smile and wave?" As the conversation shifted to Meghan's public persona, Cohen didn't mince words. He pointed out what he perceived as a pattern in her career moves, from her days as an actress on Suits to her roles as a humanitarian, a podcaster, and now, a lifestyle guru. To him, it all seems calculated and overly strategic. "It's like she's reinventing herself every 6 months," Cohen said, laughing. "First, she was the Duchess of Sussex, then she was the voice of empowerment on that Spotify podcast, and now she's Martha Stewart 2.0? What's next? A cookware line? An outdoor survival show? I can't keep up." The audience roared with laughter, but beneath the humor was a pointed critique of celebrity culture and the tendency for public figures to craft carefully managed images. For Cohen, Meghan's polished presentation in the trailer seemed to contradict the message of joy and authenticity the show claims to promote. "If it's about joy, why does everything feel so staged?" he asked. "Where's the mess, the fun, the spontaneity? It's all just too perfect." Close agreed, noting that the excessive focus on perfection could alienate audiences rather than draw them in. "People want to see real life, not some unattainable version of it," she said. "If everything is perfect all the time, it's hard to relate. And when it's hard to relate, people tune out." Social media has been ablaze with reactions to Cohen and Close's critiques, with fans and critics of Meghan Markle chiming in on the conversation. Some agreed with Cohen's assessment, arguing that the trailer lacked authenticity and failed to establish a compelling reason to watch. Others came to Meghan's defense, suggesting that the backlash is rooted in a broader cultural tendency to scrutinize and criticize her every move. Regardless of where people stand, one thing is clear: Meghan Markle's Netflix series has already generated significant buzz, and not all of it positive. The show, which was likely intended to be a light-hearted and inspirational foray into the world of cooking and lifestyle, is now under a microscope, with many questioning its intent and execution. Even before its premiere, the series has become a lightning rod for debates about celebrity branding, authenticity, and the blurred lines between content creation and self-promotion. Cohen's humorous speculation about Meghan's next career move, whether it's a cookware line or an outdoor survival show, may have been delivered in jest, but it underscores a broader sentiment about the calculated nature of celebrity projects. With so many public figures leveraging their platforms to launch branded ventures, audiences are becoming increasingly skeptical of whether these efforts are genuine or merely another way to monetize fame. At its core, the criticism surrounding Meghan's show seems to tap into a larger conversation about what viewers truly want from lifestyle content. In an era where authenticity is often prized above all else, highly curated and overly polished projects risk alienating audiences rather than drawing them in. Whether Meghan's series will manage to overcome this initial wave of skepticism remains to be seen, but if Cohen and Close's remarks are any indication, the road ahead may not be as smooth as the frosting on her picture-perfect cakes.